The year is 877, and every day in Anglo-Saxon England is a fight for survival. Vikings occupy the entire north and jeopardize our very existence. But even they may not be our greatest threat. I, Eadric of Warwickshire, have no heir, so it is imperative that I find a wife, and soon. Our neighbour to the west, the deceitful Earl Athelred of Nottinghamshire, is unfit to rule. We must usurp him if we are to provide a stronger, more unified front against the Vikings. But in my quest to secure my lineage, I will face plagues at my border, struggle with insubordination amongst my knights, and become embroiled in an unholy scandal. And this is how the country looks. Fresh off the back of successfully being defended, Mercia is still under Anglo-Saxon control. It is Burgred, my liege, who currently rules Mercia with 4 vassals. We've got the Earldom of Nottinghamshire, which is Athelred, who I am convinced is not fit to rule. He is cynical, he's deceitful. This is not a unifying presence in the seat of power right there. There's the Earl of Bedanford, Earl Swithbert. He's vengeful, but I kind of get that with the Viking raids going on. The Earl of Worcestershire, who is actually an ally of mine, and he's very pleasant to talk to. We love going to visit Earl Frithgar in Worcester. He's lovely. And his wife, Quenhild, makes such a great eel pie. It's just, it's the best. You haven't tasted eel pie until you've tasted Quenhild's eel pie. Obviously, the Vikings have been invading. Warwickshire has taken the entire of Northumbria, as well as a streaking line down the east of the country, which now leaves East Anglia isolated from the rest of the Anglo-Saxon territory. And with only 571 soldiers to Whiteshirt's 4,000 plus, it doesn't look good for East Anglia. After the last war, I was thinking now we need a strong alliance, maybe with Wessex. However, alas, Wessex is divided because the King of Wessex drank himself to death on the 2nd of November. I understand your pain. This does feel like we're at the Vikings' mercy at the moment, but this is what I'm setting out to do, is to change the lay of the landscape here in our favor. Athelm now runs Wessex. He is, of course, 14 years old, so he has a regent. Then East Sax, his younger brother Uhtred, who just looks like the most evil motherfucker you've ever seen. He is rowdy. You see what I mean? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Full of energy and mischief. So this leaves us in a problem because now the soldiers of what was the former Kingdom of Wessex is now split, and neither one is a particularly strong alliance. I was informed by my special advisory council, you, dear viewer, in the scrolls below, that actually Athelstwith was taken as a concubine by Count Hastine Montague. He's the one that invaded Mercia. During the siege of Stafford, Athelstwith was probably taken. I can't pinpoint the exact moment, but she was imprisoned for a couple of years, or at least a year, and then was made concubine after the end of the war, or near the end of the war. Not all is bad for the Kingdom of England, or the once great Kingdom of England, because in the north, Ivar the Boneless is currently losing a lot of his land against Welsh forces. The Earldom of Dyfflin is being invaded by Leinster, who is one of the neighbors of that region, as well as Rhodri himself from Gwynedd, against Ivar the Boneless, who lives in the north, and also the Jarldom of Upland, which is probably up somewhere, I guess, right? Okay, I doubt they'll do much. But what's good is that not only is Ivar losing that, but also he has already lost Alt Cult to Petty King Artgal Map Dumnaglal. I can't pronounce names, okay? This is why my diplomacy isn't higher. I will go to see Athelstwith. I feel for her. She'd been made a concubine. She's been forced to work as a caravan master. I'm sure she's not thrilled about it. My hope is to take her away, save her from this situation. My impressive Athelstwith sighs as she looks out the blurred window. How wretched Juraby can be. I wish I had someone to keep me company during long and dreary days. Is my beauty a cat person or a dog person, I wonder? Oh, what do we know about her? She's content. She is deceitful. Maybe I don't want to romance her. Ugh. She's content, she's deceitful, she's brave. This sounds more like a cat to me than a dog. A dog would be, loyal, maybe a little stupid, but also so lovable. Cats are brave, independent, probably deceitful. They're kind of, content with life. I'd say she's more of a cat person. There's also, fear not, I will always be by your side. But I feel like a cat would be the one here. I think that's going to be the way to go. If we decide not to romance the deceitful Athelstwith, we have a lot more options. None of them like me, though. And I don't like any of them. I hate every single one of them. I'm going to die a eunuch at this point. I'm just going to get my nuts chopped off and just become celibate. Look at this. Like I particularly really hate Ingytha. I can't pronounce these things. Eadric, my spy master, is the closest, but even then it's not ideal. She's also deceitful. Just someone that doesn't hate me would be lovely. Is there someone holy? Like Eadric is deceitful, but is also forgiving. Athelstwith, just deceitful. Nothing holy about her. I can't pronounce that name for even a second, so that's not going to happen. Ooh, compassionate. Martha? I wonder, what's wrong with her? She's zealous about her own religion. Oh, that could cause problems, couldn't it? That could cause problems. I'm thinking potentially Athelstwith is our way, or Eadric, maybe. She is a skilled tactician. She's forgiving. I don't want to marry deceitful, but time is pressing on, and no one that I know is going to be a better selection. So let's find out what happened with Athelstwith's cat, and we'll go from there. You know what? We could retire Wistan. Poor Wistan is absolutely knackered. He's lost a leg. He's lost an eye. He's done all he can for us, I think. I think we need to just let him live out his days as a steward in peace, potentially. Also, I realize now I have a vassal. When I took Leicestershire, what I did not realize is that Leicestershire has Bosworth as a vassal. He wants freedom and low taxes. Well, doesn't everybody? Doesn't everybody want freedom and low taxes? He's also a powerful vassal that doesn't like that he's not on my council. Oh, but he's lustful and sadistic. I'm not a fan. I don't like him. Maybe one day, but for now, no. Yes, the accolade on Wilhard, the silver hand. Oh, he's amazing, he is. Wilhard has got so many kills for us. And yet zero martial ability, apparently. He's just very strong. He's very good at combat, but he's not a leader. He's definitely just one that likes to hit things. But that's fine. It's worked out well for us so far. We're currently increasing control in Leicester, which means hopefully we'll get more taxes coming. And Athelstwith adored the cat. Maybe we can learn to get along. I don't know. I don't know who to marry. I don't know. I think Athelstwith's more attractive, marginally. She's definitely thinner. We'll go with Athelstwith. Fuck it. I was torn between the two of them. I think it's Athelstwith that I want to go with. Essa is a knight that has committed a technical crime of being a deviant. Now, he's a sadist that's a sexual deviant. He's just a dom. I don't think there's anything particularly, deviant just means he's kinky. I don't think there's anything particularly bad about that. Plus, he's killed a lot of Vikings on the battlefield. So I'm going to grant a pardon for Essa. You are pardoned, sir.
By God, Athelstwith is an insufferable spawn of hell. Have you seen how she postures? Ridiculous.
Adrian, the steward of Earl Hastine of Jereby, throws his head back with a wicked laugh. Athelstwith is still conversing with her friends, but she heard him. This is Charlene de Chalon all over again. This guy, he's already injured. Look at him. Look, he's got no prowess. He's got no feigns. Draw your sword. Draw your sword, fop doodle. What a great insult. Adrian, the fop doodle, draws his sword with a cocky grin. Oh, how I'll enjoy wiping the look off his face. His humiliation is absolute.
You are a true hero, Earl Eadric. You have my eternal gratitude.
It was my honor, Lady Athelstwith. I bet Burgred never did that for you with his 4 prowess. Limp. We are promoting. Every time I try to give you the update on where the realm's at, something else comes in. How have you not heard of her, my lord? I roll my eyes and grunt dismissively. To say that the flights of fancy of Bornwald were beneath me right now would be an understatement.
They say she has an open challenge for anyone, my lord.
Bornwald tries again, insistently this time. Lowering his voice, conspiratorially, he continues.
Listen, I know you tire of all the matrimonial questions. This woman offers her hand in marriage to anyone who can best her in physical ability.
I sit back and consider the story. A martial-minded woman. Surely I can come away victorious and with a new wife in tow, no matter their skills. I mean, if she's a strong fighter, she can help me rule. I need to see her first. All right, Bornwald, we'll ride to investigate. So currently what we're trying to do is promote our culture in Warwick to maybe soothe the people, promote Anglo-Saxon culture, unity. We're trying to increase control in Leicester, and we're trying to fabricate a claim on Nottinghamshire. Oh, she is quite cute. She's lustful. I don't mind that. 32 prowess? My fucking God. She's incredibly strong. Okay. Why don't I like her exactly? Lustful, I don't mind. Veteran adventurer. General opinion is less. Previously led a life of bravery and action as an adventurer, and proven her worth by working her way up from such humble beginnings. Wait, but then why don't I like her for that? I'm fickle. I'm very fickle. After a hard day's ride, we arrive at the location Bornwald had heard our quarry frequented to find a surprising scene. A lithe woman is currently grappling with a much larger man. Normally, this would hardly seem a fair fight at all, but an instant later and the bout finishes surprisingly. The first figure, broadly grinning, helps up her opponent magnanimously before flicking her eyes over to regard me. How the fuck do I pronounce that name? Atheldrath.
I've not seen you around these parts before.
She smirks as she addresses me, dropping into a sardonically elaborate bow.
My name is...
Oh my god.
My name is Atheldrath. I know why you're here, but let me warn you, anyone who wastes my time has to pay me a sum for my troubles.
Oh god. 75 gold! Oh, but I'm brave! I wouldn't want to back down from a challenge. Say hello to your new husband. She beat me. Well, that sucked. We are now in debt. There's also a plague nearby. Oh, things just get worse and worse. Okay, spotted fever is on the way. Oh, God. The outbreak began in Ardmacha. Where's that? Okay, the outbreak began in Ireland, essentially. I'm a little concerned. Lady Athelstwith, let me prove my devotion to you in any way you deem fit. Athelstwith ponders the request for a while before her face lights up.
You should be able to sustain yourself on nothing but your love for me for many days.
So how long do I have to do this? 2 years? I have to slightly starve myself for 2 years? She's deceitful. I think she'd appreciate the trickery. We'll say not a crumb will pass these lips. And then I will just actually eat things on the sly. No one uncovers the ruse. No one uncovers the ruse, baby.
They say a powerful but benevolent spirit resides in a part of Warwickshire.
There are many stories circulating about how it has protected children who got lost at night, it helped hunters defeat dangerous predators, for example. Let's hope it continues to protect the locals. Benevolent spirit. Extra development growth. We love that. And that makes me less stressed. I am zealous, so I like to see God smiling on us at this point. You know what? You're going to maybe switch to religious relations for now, because we'll come back to Nottinghamshire when we have the money to come back to Nottinghamshire. Because I don't have any claims right now other than that, I don't think. No. On that side of things, we're just going to chill. Right now, I'm just hoping that Halfdan doesn't invade us, because he's not currently at war. He's allied to a few people, but nobody's near me, which is fine. What cheeky little schemes could we do? It's a cheeky little scheme that we could do. What's this? What do you think you're doing? You better not be coming to raid here. You better be going to Northamptonshire. Don't start raiding us. Please. No. Oh, fuck me. Well, our armies still aren't back to full strength either. Oh, no, they're going on. They're moving on. It's fine. Halfdan's just passing through. Ah, yeah, he left. He knew. He's not coming for Warwick, is he? Oh, it's 11 loot. I bet he's coming for Warwick. Just gonna raise an army here just in case. He's gone. That's okay. Unless he's just planning on circling back around to us. Where is he going off to raid? This is keeping me up at night thinking about where he's trying to raid. I toss and turn in bed, but no matter what I do, I just can't fall asleep. All right, it's time to try again. I lie back down in bed and pull my blanket over me, and it brushes my chin. Alas, I continue to toss and turn, and my thoughts wander idly. I start to wonder to myself whether I should have the blanket over my chin or under it. These are life's big questions right now. Maybe deciding on that will help me fall asleep. I try both, switching between one or the other. Neither feels proper. Eventually I settle on, over the chin is going to feel more snug. You know what I mean? Under the chin would be prestige, apparently. But over the chin will feel more snug. Yeah. So the Vikings are going down to raid Wessex. Now you'd think these brothers would form an alliance with each other and would try to defend their lands, but I guess we'll see in time, won't we? Spotted fever is still minor, but it's definitely looking to spread and will soon be on our doorstep. When Athelstwith's liege, Earl Hastein, invited me to a hunt, I did not hesitate to accept. You see, I have to do these things with the enemy in an attempt to take Athelstwith away. I know how it looks. I'm not actually siding with the Vikings or befriending them, but I have to go to try and extract Athelstwith from his grasp. I'm stalking through the underbrush, my page at my heel, and my hound just ahead. Seems as if it has found a trail. Then suddenly my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. I'm coming for you, my love. What was it? Was it a boar? Within what must have been a minute but felt like an hour, I reach a clearing. Athelstwith is on the ground before me, disheveled and weaponless. Opposite her, and just about to strike, stands a huge stag. My arrow strikes true and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Athelstwith can do is stare. But then she stumbles towards me and throws herself into my arms. Oh, there we go. And we're getting down as well. We're getting busy and we're soulmates. Oh, look at that. The kind of love that Burgred could never give you, and you know it. Can we arrange the marriage? Oh, I have to speak to Hastein, don't I? He won't relinquish her as a concubine. Oh, but she's my soulmate. I am heartbroken right now. We're going to need to defeat the Earldom of Juraby. If I declared war on him, it would be Halfdan, you cheeky motherfucker. Well, I can't get her back yet. It looks like then for now it's going to have to be Idgith, doesn't it? Wait, betrayed our promise? But he won't let you go. He won't. Oh, wait, incognito. Tonight, I have stripped myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It's a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. A pikeman is trying to convince his commander, my knight Essa, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. Essa will hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. Oh my god. Sneak away and take credit for the... Make an example out of them? Wait, so it's a good strategy? Well, I could step in and protect the soldier, or I could make an example out of him, out of Essa, and wound him. Or sneak away and take credit for it. I think I'm going to step in and protect the soldier. I am brave and just, right? I'm not just going to beat the guy. But also, I really fucking don't like him because he's a sadistic deviant. I pardoned him as well, so I think he'll back down against me, I think. Knowing the consequences of harming a commander, the soldier does nothing to defend himself from the incoming blows. As blood is drawn, I throw myself between them. Perhaps I should have known better than to brawl with a seasoned warrior. In the end, I must reveal my identity for Essa to let me go. I skulk back to my tent before the news spread. Wait, Essa beat me? You son of a bitch. Essa beat me in a fight. At least I learned a trick or two. What am I doing about this freaking romance? Okay, so there's nothing I can do to get her away from Hastein. Elope? Attempt to elope and marry in secret. We're going to elope. We're going to elope. There we go. We can elope. Come with me, my love. Escape this cruel, cruel Earl. Also, it looks like Rodri has taken what was Difflin is now Dullin. Ivar's done for. Look at him. He's maimed. He's scarred. He's one-legged. He's done for right now. So Fulkrad is currently increasing control in Leicestershire and has got rid of an inefficient census. He's taken a census. We now know who and how many people live in Leicester, which is great. Taxes increase slightly. Levies go maybe slightly up, but we still have bandits running rampant. So I'm hoping that we can get rid of the bandits. Leicestershire has lost the bandits as well. Fulkrad continues to do very well as my marshal. He's very good. He says average on there, but he's very good. So now Leicester, the control is starting to go up, which is good. He's managed to also get me a total of 0.2 per month as well, which is nice. Burgred has decided no longer to employ me as master of the hunt. Is this because I'm trying to elope with your ex-wife? I mean, I kind of get it. It kind of makes sense. Oh, shit. Okay, Warwickshire gains lackluster administration, which is... Wait, levies... Okay, that's the reinforcement rate. Okay. And also control decline, so we'll have to sort that out at some point. Oh my god. Things are not looking good for me right now. This is not what I want to see. It's all the money. It's money that we need to be careful of. Being in debt is really not helpful. Control is currently falling in Warwick, so what I need Fulkrad to do is to increase control in Warwickshire instead. I want him to take down the negative effects that we're currently having to deal with. Lackluster administration and unused farmland. I go through the list in my head. The escape route has been charted, the guards should have received their bribes, and hopefully the note I sent to Athelstwith reached her in time. But what if it didn't? Maybe she hasn't received it at all. And there are so many other things that might have gone wrong. No. There's no time for doubt. This is my only chance. I must go to her, come what may, or abandon the endeavor. I'm coming for you, Athelstwith. As we wait, I cannot help but wonder where Athelstwith is now. Did she make it out okay? Will there be pursuers? I spot a torch ahead, moving in our direction and gesture to my guards to hide. I can see 2 silhouettes. 3, 4. God, this can't be good. On my command, we retreat through the underbrush. Our pursuers, on the other hand, have no regard for subtlety and close in quickly. You can't hide forever, Earl Eadric. We've captured one of your men.
and you will be next.
Run. Oh my god. Earl Hastine of Juraby has revealed that I'm seeing Athelstwith in secret. With the truth spreading like wildfire, our passion may not have been as hidden as we would like to believe. Who are they to judge, though? People think I'm less legitimate because of it. But honestly, can they not understand my motivation? Athelstwith lost opinion of me. Oh, because I betrayed... Wait, I didn't betray them. I didn't betray! He exposed the secret. What do you mean? I also gained the trait Fornicator. Oh no, I'm shunned by the liege. Oh, and it was because of his ex-wife. Oh, I really hope he doesn't imprison me for that. He would be well within his rights. But he still likes me. It's fine. It's fine because I'm his marshal and diligent. So it doesn't matter that I was dating his ex-wife for a minute there. So I guess that's not going to happen. Wait, can we break Athelstwith out? Is that a thing we can do? Pay ransom? 10 gold. Wait, I can owe him a hook. He will not accept. He has no use for a hook. I could pay 10 gold to get her released. I just need to get 10 gold. It would only take like a year. In the meantime, I think I'm going to have to try and romance Marauder. Wait, chaste? It's intimate contact, avoiding temptations of the flesh. Well, it's not going to be you then. Okay. It's going to have to be Eadgith, isn't it? After all this time, it's going to have to be Eadgith in the end. Would lose me some prestige, though, by marrying into the House of Oxnaford. Let's see how the romance goes, shall we? Very hard. Nobody loves me, man. Nobody loves me. The time has come to let my feelings toward Eadgith be known again. I think she knows I just fornicated with someone else, mind you. What is it? It's going to be a sparring match again, obviously, because I'm a brave knight. Yep, it's all the same with the thing we did before. She won't resist my charms for long. Good. Lost level of devotion. Your sinful acts have come at a cost. I'm considered a sinner? I'm sorry, I disagree. At least my bishop still likes me. He understands, you know? He understands me. Bishop Copsig understands me. Because the fact that I'm a sinner doesn't matter when I'm brave. And also the white Nagemut. What? That's just because I'm Anglo-Saxon. He just loves me from being an Anglo-Saxon. I love that for him. Well, Halfdan is still going raiding around the south of the country. Look, Athelred's sons, if you banded together, you'd have more soldiers than this dude. You could just fight him off. You know that, right? Falkrad has fixed lackluster administration in Warwick. Could you also fix unused farmland? Is that something you can do? It's less than a year of it left, mind you. I don't like that he's heading this way at all. I think we're going to have to raise another army again, just in case. He's going to probably beat us, but we've got to try and defend our lands, right? We have to try. I mean, we beat a much stronger army before. He is going away, though. Continue to leave, sir. Continue to go away. Falkrad has increased control in Warwick. He hasn't got rid of the unused farmland. He hasn't found a way to distribute the farmland, but means we can continue to increase control in Leicester again. All right, he's moving on. That's fine. We're just posturing. You know, that's what helps us stay away from Halfdan causing us problems. I'm probably not going to have an heir, am I, at this rate? Jesus Christ. I'm just going to need to conceive a bastard. I mean, there are lowborn characters. But the problem there is I would become illegitimate as a ruler. We'll come back, but oh God, Burgred will come back. We'll come back to you, buddy. I don't know what you want from me, but it can't be good. Mayor Olwen, naive Pisa. She's also brave. She's lazy, but she's zealous and a Catholic. Oh, okay. If it fails with Eadgith, Mayor Olwen, I think, could be the one. I'm like Ted Mosby running through here, constantly claiming someone else is the one. But listen, it's going to be fine. Unpleasant pleasantries. I'm attending a dance in Warwickshire to spend some time with Eadgith. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump. But when I arrive, I find her stuck in conversation with my liege and person that could imprison me at any moment and soulmate's ex-husband. Burgred. The loathsome man drones on and on, totally oblivious to Eadgith's discomfort. Listen, he's not leading Mercia well, okay? He's really not. I mean, I'd like to say this, but enough! You're boring the lady to death! I'm hoping that doesn't actually start beef. Burgred, we like each other, right? We insulted me, okay. I can't send him a gift either because I'm broke as fuck. Wilhard? No, man, you're my best knight. I don't want to fight you. No, my guy. I like you. You're so good. By God, Eadgith is an insufferable fiend. Have you seen how she looks uncertain? Ridiculous. My counsellor Wilhard throws his head back with a wicked laugh. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Idgith is still conversing with her friends, but I can tell she heard him. You see, I could say, draw your sword, but I don't want to hurt him. I could just say, you need to apologize to the lady. He refuses to listen. Wilhard, my guy, we're going to have words, okay? You're my current chancellor. If I made Wistan chancellor, I'd have to make Folkrad steward. It's not worth it. You're lucky that we're short on options for the council because that sort of insubordination is a problem, my guy. Okay? Who are you at war with? Or are you just you're not raiding, are you? Wait, he's defending Middle Sax? Oh, shit. But if he takes the city, that's going to be a huge problem. Nobody's going to band together around this, and he's just going to control more land. And that's going to increase his levies even more, man. Conquest of Middlesax. Yeah, so it's only for this little earldom. At least it's that, and it's not the whole of East Sax. I love how Middlesax is on the east of East Sax, which is in the middle of England in terms of longitude. The country's in a wild place right now. There is no woman lovelier than Idgith, except for maybe all the other ones that I tried to romance. In her presence, my words often fail me. I'll write about her. Well, she's forgiving, which is kind. She's not very ambitious. She's content with what she already has. Youthful vigor, I mean... So we're going to say kind and feeling heart. She does not respond? What does that mean? Maybe she enjoyed it and she just didn't want to respond. Everything we want to do needs money, and that's the issue, right? Is I need to try and make sure that we get an alliance with either Rodri. Wait, what happened? Why is he now in charge? Because his grandfather died of typhus? Oh my God, he died of the spotted fever, didn't he? Which meant that then his kid was probably crowned. But he died on the 15th of June. His father died 26th of June. So his kid was already dead. So it had to go to his grandkid, who's just as much of a little shit. Okay, this doesn't look good. This does not look good for the country. I mean, look at it. Halfdan's still going. What a horrible time to be alive in Middle England. We're about to probably fail at romancing Idgith, as I'm 36 now and really need to find some sort of wife. I'll probably have to marry without any sort of romance as well, which I don't want to have to do. And for my life just to have been one failure after another and to have just been unhappy in life. I was also called a fornicator, but we are nearly out of debt. Yay. And all that debt came from trying to find another wife who I was just brave enough and stupid enough to go in and fight. Oh, this is a familiar sight. I'm going to her chamber and there's another shadowy figure. Why does everybody I'm trying to romance have an intruder that's trying to kill them? My darling is in danger, I must save her. Or there's an intruder in the tower. No, my darling's in danger, I must try to save her. Sounds from the struggle, the rest is a blur. It's the exact same thing. God damn it, I only tried to help. Okay, we're just gonna have to arrange a marriage. I don't like it any more than you do, but I think we're just gonna have to do it. Mayor Olwen of Llandudno? Where the fuck is Llandudno? Oh, it's there. Oh wait, that's in Rodri's. Ooh, okay. We can get closer to them on an alliance territory. Okay, this is the ultimate political move. We're gonna try and arrange the marriage. It's gonna lose me some prestige, but I don't mind about that. I'm gonna send the proposal. Oh, she was considered lowborn as well? Oh, I'm just illegitimate now, apparently. I gladly accept your hand in marriage. I pray that together we can find redemption and atonement as well as happiness, husband. Good way to put it, yeah. Was she the zealot? She was the zealot. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. All right, cool. I'm going to seduce her because we would like an heir. With my marriage to Mayor Olwen, someone expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. Well, yes, but unfortunately, we're broke as fuck, so that's how we're gonna do it, I'm afraid. Bishop, what's wrong with you? Ill? No, don't be ill. Be fabricating those claims, bruh. Okay, what's the current state of... He's still there, I hate him. He's fine. The other one is still my ally as well, which we love. Okay, well, fabricate that claim. Nottinghamshire does have 442 soldiers. This could be an interesting battle for control of Nottinghamshire, but would put us in a much stronger position to maybe challenge the liege at some point. Because let's face it, it's him or me, right? He's going to turn on me. He has a claim on Cambridgeshire, which is interesting. Is that de jure part of Mercia? Is that why? No, it's East Anglia. Wait, why do you have a pressed claim on someone else's land? Everyone appreciates a gift, but perhaps I could come up with something truly unique that will make a real impression on Mayor Olwen. Do I call my wife Mayor Olwen? I don't just call her Olwen. She's like, call me Mayor. Commissioned poetries on the joys of life, a wood carving of a castle. I don't really know anything about her. That's the problem. I don't know much about her. I think she appreciates the physical pleasures of life, or at the very least poetry. Appreciates architecture. I don't know. I don't know my wife. I marry for political reasons. That's the problem. Castle or the physical. I mean, she's a physical person, right? Marshall 14. Poetry on the joys of life. To the serene Eadric, thank you so much for the poems of the joys of life you gave me. I can scarce remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. Anything for you, Mayor Olwen. Wait, so how are we looking with Rodri now? He doesn't care that we married someone in his court. Okay, that's fine. How's he doing now? He's lost some soldiers, but I'm pretty sure he's winning that. Yeah, he's going to take Middlesex. Okay, he's just circling us. This is going to get to a point. We're just an enclave in a Norse kingdom. This is slightly problematic here, I feel. I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. Who are you? Raiders of a different army altogether. If you're heading our way, I'm going to fuck you up. I hope you realize that. We've got a lot of angst towards Norsemen right now. A plague known as Kentish sweats. What a horrible name for a plague. Has spread to Peterborough. Oh, that's so near to us. Okay, one thing after another. Kentish sweats. It's a minor plague. 0 fatalities so far. That's fine. It began in Kent. I mean, funnily enough. Kent being down here. I mean, it's spread quite far for a minor thing. It's also, it's spreading like coastal. Okay, well then maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it won't do too much. It's spread to Luton now. This is our land here. Right here in Peterborough is right next to our land. So it's considering 6%, 35% to get into Kettering. Probably going to spread this way. Might spread to us. 31, 3. Okay, we could be okay. After 3 failed romances, 2 plagues at our doorstep, and being branded as a sinner by my church, it felt like no matter what I tried, nothing would go right. I was trying to stay positive for my people, but what I didn't know is that the biggest shift in my country's fate would happen that July, the fallout of which I wouldn't notice for another 2 months, and the event itself would only become apparent the following year. Things were about to change. And there it goes. Okay, he's taken Middlesex. That's not good. That's not good at all. With 83 gold, once we take Nottinghamshire, I think it will then be time to forge an alliance. I feel like at that point, that's going to be when it's time. Because otherwise, the hell are we going to do against all these Vikings? Although, hold the phone. What the hell happened here? I missed something huge up here. What the hell happened here? Halfdan lost his land? This is good. And who's your liege? So your liege is actually now this dude. The guy of Lancaster. And he only has 196 soldiers. Okay, hold on. We could take Lancaster? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, we could take Lancaster, or we could take Juraby. Except we're Sinner, so we can't do it. Oh god, because of the fucking... Really? Because I tried to save someone from Viking rule. That sucks, man. Oh, I could have taken so much land. No. My child will be known as a great man. Okay, and he will be the one. He will grow up with me telling him stories about how evil the Vikings are, including the Jarldom of Lancaster, and how we need to take back our lands from the evil invaders. You know what? I'm going to pay 25 gold to visit a holy well and try and redeem myself in the eyes of the Lord. Where's the location? Where is the nearest holy well? I mean, is there a holy well around? Cannot hold a visit to a holy well here because all of these. Okay, forget that. I won't go to a holy well. We can build a chapel, a large monastery for 75. How long's left on the 20 months left? So it's 36 gold we're going to get in that time, and it's going to need like 111, right? We can't do that yet, but that is our path to glory. I need to take Nottinghamshire, build up enough gold to build a religious building to regain piety in the eyes of the Lord, and then start conquering Lancashire, because now that Whiteshirt is fucked, which, by the way, Whiteshirt's dead now. That's why. Succumbed to fatal apoplexy. Was that caused by typhus? I think he also died to a plague. I'm just saying this is God's work, okay? We need to get down on our knees and pray right now. This is God's work. Because in him dying, his land, I guess, was spread amongst his children. Yeah, it was spread amongst his children. Because now they're all getting invaded. The country is coming back to us. Oh, baby. Okay, this is good. This life is good in England once again. Hell yeah. Okay. He still has like 3,700 soldiers though, the main son, Sigfrith. But up there, Guthfrithr and Ragnar, named after his granddad, I assume. Yep, Ragnar Lothbrok. I assume they're just weaker. Because they don't have a lot of soldiers. Look at this shit. They don't have a lot of soldiers. He has a lot, but it's because of allies. Oh, so that assumes his allies would come to fight for him. So actually, he's only got like 900 soldiers. Okay, things are going to start to turn around for us. I feel it in my faithful blade. We've got 7 experience, which is pretty cool. If we reach 33, we get extra advantage against the... We could become literally a holy knight. Incredible. I'm definitely going to have to blur that on YouTube. That is a naked lady. The servants have all been sent away and our bed has been decorated with roses. As Mayor Olwyn, I mean, there's some role play in there, I guess, enters our chambers. She smiles passionately and joins me without any hesitation. We reaffirm the devotion we swore before God, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. Ah, as we are united in marriage, now we are united in hearts. There we go. Should we sway someone? Politically speaking, maybe we should do some swaying. Oh, my counsel likes me so far, which is good. I'm wondering about trying to forge alliances in the north. Burgred's looking... He's near death. He will die still, Liege of Mercia. That's fine. Can we maybe forge an alliance? Oh, he's a child. Fuck that guy. You know what? Actually, first, what I need to do, because she's Cambrian, so she speaks Cymric. I don't think she actually speaks my language, so I think we're just kind of fucking. We don't actually talk to each other. So I'm going to learn her language, you know, so that we can actually talk to each other like a proper married couple. We're going to have English as our first language of the court. Second will be Latin. We're very much in love with each other, which is good. Unfortunately, Athelswith, my soulmate and former lover, is going to die in a Norse prison, I'm afraid. At least then no one will find out, right? Beyond those that already did, I guess. That's such a sad end for her. I'm so sorry. She was a concubine, and while it was a horrible situation, I don't know if it would be worse than being in prison. Fate smiles upon me! My wife, Mayor Olwyn, is bearing my child. Oh, it's incredible. I cannot wait to hold the babe in my arms. Being that it's 881, I would probably be hoping for a son to continue my lineage, but we shall see. Warwick is doing great. The benevolent spirit is helping with development growth. Popular opinion is still not great. They think I have an illegitimate rule. I'm still disputing that. I need to find a way to gain legitimacy in their eyes. Once we've taken Nottingham, we'll see how things shake out. How's Nottinghamshire's fort is the question as well. We'd need more than 400 men to siege Nottinghamshire. I don't see that being a problem. A minor holy well has recently been consecrated. Wait, they have a holy well in Nottingham. This is perfectly leaning into what I need. What I'm worried about is that it's going to be difficult. I'm going to call my ally into war, though. A miraculous mother. I've heard that in a kingdom some distance from here, there is a woman who is reported to have given birth to 100 children in total. Not all at once, of course, but rather over the course of her life. How could someone go through all that? If such a woman exists, she must be a remarkable mother. Or an incredible liar. Well, I'm zealous, right? So I would believe in this because this follows the story of Mother Mary. So I think that. There's also skeptical about fantastical stories. Life in 880 looks a lot better for us now. I'm surprised Halfdanson hasn't just routed us completely, I'll be honest. Never would I have thought that a man could have too much passion. Oh God, no, this is coming back to bite me, isn't it? Yet it seems life has proved me wrong. Some days I feel as if my spare time is nothing but going on bold adventures with Olwyn and fantasizing about the future with Athelstwith. How long can I go? I didn't realize I was still bonded to her in the way that I actually wanted to. I figured I was just kind of putting up with it now. But how long can I go on like this? These women will be the end of me. I must let Olwyn go. Athelstwith and I have reached the end of our road. It might break, or it's not going to break me. No, I got to let Athelstwith go. I'm sorry, Athelstwith. It's the end of our road. We were star-crossed lovers, never meant to be. And that's just it. Break up with lover. Sorry, Athelstwith. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She fucking hates me now because we're no longer soulmates. Abandoned me, broke up, betrayed our... Okay, maybe now I'm starting to see why they think I'm sinful. Listen, I'm just trying to live my best life and try to do what's best for the realm in some way, you know, and to try and secure an heir. My wife is now currently pregnant, thankfully, and she's been with child for 7 months. It's going to be born in December. The snows return, and on a cold December morning, my first child is going to be born. My daughter and heir. So it is a daughter. Okay. Mare Olwyn, you have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you, and now we have a perfect little daughter. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit such a mighty lady? Well, it's going to be an Anglo-Saxon one, and it's going to be one I can fucking pronounce. HereBeCush, Sibbe, Loafgith, Easter... I thought that said Easter child. Esterhild? Samhain? That looks a bit too Norse for me. What are these? What about a Catholic name? Constance. Ooh, I like Constance. Constance? Yeah, Constance. There you go. Constance. The Anglo-Saxon ones bear a little bit too much similarity to Norse, I think. Constance Eadric's daughter. That's such a good name. Oh. Sometimes I think we name our children weirdly. What's this? What's going on here? My ally is building something in Kidderminster. He's constructing guild halls. For a prosperous future. Well done, Frithgar. I approve. He's a bit greedy. Okay, well, that explains the guild halls. Nottinghamshire is conquesting Juraby. Priest, be quick. I want to take Nottinghamshire while he's away. Well, they haven't got enough soldiers to siege it. So Juraby, yeah, they need 555 to siege that. Okay, this is going to go well. You see, this is my point, right? He's deceitful, cynical, and all this kind of stuff. Brilliant strategist? I think not. This is a fool's errand over here. He's holding a siege of Juraby without enough soldiers to complete or even progress said siege. They're just standing menacingly outside the castle walls going, give us the building! No! Come on! Reminds me of a Monty Python sketch, I swear. Oh my god, Burgred died. Petty King Burgred has died. Died of consumption. R.I.P. Burgred. We fought together on the battlefield and we defended Mercia together. We may not have always got on and I may not have agreed with your methods or your tactics or lack thereof, but you did help me defend the realm and I will respect you for that. And you didn't try to imprison me or have me killed despite, you know, fucking your ex-wife. So thanks for that. Good lad. All right, how long we got? 4 months. So towards the end of July, beginning of August, we will siege Nottingham. Apparently while they're just still away doing nothing elsewhere. And Wiston has finally finished promoting Anglo-Saxon culture in Warwickshire. We love that. Okay, so the popular opinion now is only negative because they heard of my fornications. That's fine. I mean, yeah. Good job, Wiston. Good lad. This is good. Maybe we also promote in Leicestershire? Yeah. Although Warwick is the most important thing. We're making more money now as well. So maybe just increasing development. Let's just increase development in Warwickshire again. We started that before, so now it's time to do it again. We're really going to solidify our place here. We're building up. We're doing well. We're not such a lost cause now. And I think a big part of that was Whiteshirt dying and land just getting split amongst his children. That was so helpful. Nottingham ruler is still just like, guys, stand there, shout at the castle. I became the culture head of Anglo-Saxon culture. Well, well, well. Eadric the Brave, in charge of the Anglo-Saxons. I can do nothing with my 400 legitimacy. What I can do, though, is look at what innovations we're doing. So we're currently focusing on barracks. Unlocks all tribal. Mustering ground is being spread to us. It's being spread from Utes? Oh, it's north. Well, I guess they're doing something good for us then. But civic, though. City planning can build more things. Ledger, additional building slots. Public works, maximum existing development at 20 development. It won't be for hundreds of years yet. But yes, our culture is going to focus instead on public works. Oh, only 50 years. Oh, amazing. I'll still be dead by then, but my child will benefit from that, which I'd love to see. Ragnar has won against Queen Wolfswith in the Holy War for the Earldom of Northumberland. Okay, so he held his ground. The bishop is finishing the claim. Hopefully it's not going to be more expensive, the bribe, than last time. It's still the same bishop. He's just 54 now. You look great for 54, mate. Eating a lot of prawns or something. We're going to go for Nottinghamshire. Wait, no, what happened? Left his position after gaining a title? Oh, he got given a title by the liege. He's Earl of Huntingdonshire. I would be so annoyed that I've lost the best steward I ever had, but he deserves that. After what our battles put him through, making him one-legged and one-eyed, it's nice that in his 50s he just gets to retire in the country. Because that part of the country, well, probably going to see a lot of war if Halfdanson continue his conquests. Otherwise, it will be a nice, peaceful rule in the country, I think, although it's currently low control. But I love that for Wystan. He's going to have a happy ending, and I like that. I like that for Wystan. Okay, so who's our new steward going to be? Falkrad is our knight and marshal. Could someone else do marshal? I don't like having... Oh, he's a very good strategist, though. Okay, right. Falkrad, you're going to become my steward again. So I'm going to move you to steward. And then I'm going to give my powerful vassal, Hunwine, the marshal position that he's been wanting for years. This is fine. I'm happy for Wystan. I really am. Falkrad is getting on in his years as well. We're actually going to run out of knights. Maybe I do need to recruit knights. Invite knights. Send the herald. Because just before we go to war, I'm going to want to recruit a knight. I'm going to want one that's good. Segegar's getting old in his years, but he's still sadistic and gluttonous. Bornwald sent me off to find that other woman. Who's my top guess other than Segegar? It's Bornwald, isn't it? Yeah. 114. Yes. See it done. Thank you, Copsig. Copsig. Okay, a knight. Audulf. 14 prowess. Not bad, not bad. Wait, that's a dangerous sounding name right there. The only thing I am concerned about is that some of our older knights that have been with me for a long time, look, 53, 45, 40, 49. I mean, Utwagen is very young. Everyone else is like in their late 40s or above, except Essa, who I had a fight with. So I'm a little concerned that if we leave it too long, my knights will start dropping like flies. But Audulf is 35, so I'll make things a bit easier for us. I was watching a play a traveling troupe was performing. Though it was a short and simple love story without much drama or conflict, the characters were likable and realistic in their motivations and desires. Kind of like a ruler that would date his liege's ex-wife and then try to fabricate claims everywhere. Despite its simplicity and lack of tension, many in the audience loved the story. It brought a smile to my face, yes. Also, that helped with piety, apparently. Still so far off not being considered a sinner in the eyes of the church, but hey ho. So we need 3 months. So it'll be January. It won't be another Christmas present of a declaration of war. There's that. Is he still at war? Is he coming to... He's defending against Hastein, who's now also known as the Griffin. The Griffin? Vicious in both sword and scheme. You're not wrong. He thwarted my scheme to run away with Athelstwith. So actually, I still hate the man, but I have kind of come to respect his abilities in the sword and in the pen. Audulf, join me. And now... with him at war elsewhere and with low forces, it is time to declare the war for the Earldom of Nottinghamshire. We will unseat, finally, this unjust ruler, Athelred the Fox. All right, the siege is ongoing. Fort level is too high. That's fine. We still have the numbers, though. Okay, the garrison is up to 520, though. This might struggle, actually. Wait, I forgot to call my ally to war. Call to war. It's that time again. Come and help me. He knows that I'm the most likely ruler of all Mercia, and he knows that by allying with me, it's a good thing for him because he can just live in peace and I'll just do some stuff. 20 months this is going to take. I'm a little concerned. Monthly attritions, that'd be 20% of the army. Oof. So we're looking at, 100. So 453. So he needs to bring at least 70 soldiers. He's bringing more than that. This will be fine. This will be absolutely fine. Close, I'm not going to lie, but fine. This is a crucial turning point right here. Can we take Nottingham and finally solidify our rule in the middle of the Midlands? And he's just over there sieging, which is fine. 15 months, 17 months. Will he get back to us in 2 months? I think he might actually be able to do that. That would be annoying, wouldn't it? If he came in last minute and stopped our siege. How annoying would that be? Oh, wait. We can also call my wife's forces into war as well. Come on, let's go. Of course. How many men you sending? Wife. Mayor Olwen, how many men you sending? I mean, I know you have like none, but... Oh, here we go. Yeah, 71 of your worst quality men. Dudes that she met down the pub. She probably lied when we arranged the marriage. She was like, yeah, I've got such a great band of armies. They're small, but they're close-knit. They're elite trained. You know, and I was like, oh, yeah, I can relate. Mine were like that once. And so now she's like, nah, shit, he's actually called me into war. She runs down to the nearest tavern. And it's just like, guys, I need people that can fight. Who's willing to fight? I'll pay you money. I don't mind. After lots of hard work, nothing. It is impossible to learn the Cymric language. No matter how hard I try, I speak like a barely weaned babe and write like an unlettered blind serf who's missing most of their fingers. Bah! This was a waste of time. Okay, right. That ends the scheme, unfortunately. I guess we'll come back to that later. Wait, she's coming to war as well. Okay, can we maybe have another kid though? Because I'm worried that I'm a single bloodline at the moment. Okay, 14 months. Nottinghamshire will finish their siege in 10 months. Okay, they speeding up. Oh, but they're close to not having enough, right? And that army is going to be getting supply. Yeah, it's attrition. 4 casualties every month. Yeah, so in 1 month, they won't be able to siege anymore. Now they've not got enough soldiers. Nottinghamshire is going to be ours. As my wife leads her forces to join up with mine, this becomes a matrimonial endeavor. Some couples go for walks. Some couples will go to the local tavern and have a drink together. Some couples take over counties, and that's our Friday night. Honey, do you want to take over Nottinghamshire tonight? Oh, shall we? Oh, I haven't taken over Nottinghamshire in so long. Oh, I think they are finally coming back with their commander, Benger. It's a Norse commander. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're a Catholic Mercian. Why do you have a Norse commander in your ranks? Heathen. Look, all I've got, Catholic Northumbrian, Catholic Kentish, Catholic Mercian, Catholic Kentish, Catholic Mercian, Catholic Anglo-Saxon, and Catholic Anglo-Saxon. I don't bring Norsemen into my ranks. You heathen. That's another reason we want to take Nottinghamshire down. 520, taking 6 casualties every month, 5 months left, that's only 30. We're easily going to have enough men to finish this siege. Well, we've definitely achieved all of our goals at the moment. I have secured my heir and a lineage. We have survived the Vikings for now, and we're in fact taking extra land to strengthen Warwickshire, which will soon grow strong enough to potentially challenge for all of Mercia. You never know. It definitely wouldn't be an easy fight for Mercia if they tried to take things from me now. I'm also up to 29 marshal, so I think as long as he keeps me as a counsellor, he's thinking I won't turn on him. And honestly, he's a new ruler. I mean, he's only 12 years old, so maybe we kill him before he gets of age, but if he reaches 18, I'll probably trust him. He is charming and trusting, but also callous. He's indifferent to most, but also charming. Oh, so he's manipulative. He's charming, but callous. Well, this is interesting. What's going on here? Wait a minute. Who are you? They're attacking a war of revenge against Juraby. Who are you revenging for? You're allied to Bavaria. 2 different people in Bavaria. King Ludwig III, the Younger of East Francia. Wait. Oh, because he probably went and like raided them at some point. Oh my God. Okay, so basically the Vikings started playing with too much fire. I was just worried that he was going to come over and stir the pot a bit too much, but actually he's going to help. 3 weeks. We're going to take Nottinghamshire just in time to get home for Christmas. This is beautiful. We love to see it. And here it is, the final blow in the siege of Nottingham. Uh-oh. After getting a little too close to the action when besieging the barony of Nottingham, I found myself caught with a nasty gash across my face by the tip of an arrow from a lucky foe. I've had worse, but it's certainly not a pleasant feeling. Wandering back to the main battle camp under the cover of a shield, I end up standing next to a tacky-looking makeshift catapult and watch as it wildly launches a ball of rocks towards the lucky archer that hit me, smiling for a second in revenge, before wincing in pain from the movement of the cut across my face. I glance back at the siege weapon. In the future, I should maybe reevaluate my positioning or equipment during sieges. It was a lucky shot. And there it is! We have taken Nottingham. I want to enforce my demands. We gain legitimacy as well, which is going to be crucial for me. Enforce demands. To the miserable Eadric, may your humours rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagined.
In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands.
That's right, Athelred. That's what you get for teaming up with the Norse. So be it. And now, Warwickshire is even bigger. Warwickshire's almost as big as Mercia at this point. We're looking great right now. Can we restore my piety to a point where we can start warring on the Vikings just for holy reasons before I die? Find out next time what happens. The video I think you should watch next will be on the left, and I'll see you in whatever we play next. Kush out.